Welcome back to our channel. Join us today in the second episode of the Jewish history. It's more like a Jewish timeline. Let's go. 587 BCE is believed to be the year when the first temple was destroyed, which was built by King Solomon. Babylonians invaded and destroyed the first temple when they sacked the city of Jerusalem. About 90% of the Jewish population was forced into exile. After the destruction of the first temple in Jerusalem by the Babylonians in 587 BCE, the Jews of the Kingdom of Judea went into exile. In 538 BCE, during the reign of Cyrus the Great, the Jews returned to Jerusalem and were able to build the second temple on the site of the original one that had been destroyed. Secular accounts place the completion of the second temple in approximately 516 BCE, but some Jewish sources date the completion much later in 350 BCE. In 329 BCE, Alexander the Great ruled then Jewish territories which were ruled by Persians before. Alexander took over his father's leadership position when he was yet a teenager. He would be dead by the time he was 29. In that short period, he conquered the entire civilized world. One of his campaigns brought him to the land of Jews. He arrived during the reign of the great high priest, the last of the men of the great assembly, Simon the Just. Most historians say that he came in about the year 329 BCE. However, he was dead by 323 BCE. This has caused many disagreements between different historians. The Jews were terrified of the now victorious Greeks because they had backed Persia in the war. Because of Aristotle, Alexander was positively disposed toward the Jews. Instead of destroying and subjugating them, he made an arrangement with them. As long as they would be his loyal vassals and pay their taxes, they could remain autonomous. That was an enormous concession because Alexander was rarely that accommodating to anyone. Out of gratitude to Alexander, the Jews did a few things. First, they agreed to name every child born the next year Alexander. That is why the name Alexander, or Sender for short, became a common Jewish name even to this day. 246 BCE is believed to be the year when Septuagint, first known translation of the Hebrew Bible into Greek, the Torah, or Hebrew Bible, which was originally written in Hebrew and Aramaic, was translated to Koine Greek during this period. At this time, Koine Greek was the dominant language of Alexandria, Egypt, and the Eastern Mediterranean. There were up to 7 later translations at different points, of which only fragments survive. That's all we have for today. Tell us about feedback in the comments. Please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Until next time, goodbye.